Cool. No, it's calm. Okay, we have a leg session. Let's do leg session, and then we're gonna recover. I'm gonna show you how to recover. Come with me. We're gonna have to walk through the dark though. Look how high the river is, guys. I'll put some pictures on screen of how high it was yesterday, just like here. It was insane. It was like less than half a foot away from like filling. And also there's this event going on called Lumiere in Durham, which is like a lights event. It's quite cool, check that out. Yeah, alright, I'll see you guys in the gym. No, leave him alone, leave him alone.
He says informally that he has done kind of bad. I will see what he got.
Kian, spread the gospel of Cambridge.
I got an interview, guys.
You got an interview in was it King's College?
King's College,
Cambridge. It's fucking mad. I'm actually gassed after those squats. I missed 2 reps though. I did 7 because I miscounted on my second set, and then I did
7 on my third set because I just got gassed, I can't lie. And I can feel my form was starting to break down, so I just called it. But it's calm. Alex, take your fat ass out of the camera. Started cramping on the midriff here. Am I still recording?
Base is a bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you changed it.
Okay, we are currently in a plank. It's kind of difficult to record. I don't know if you can see. Cheap bicep there. Kian and Alex are like measuring the height and weight for some reason. Never just decided to. Which is cool. They're just around the corner. Kian and Alex are my gym buddies, by the way. But yeah, I've got 2 minutes of this. Got 24 seconds in as I'm speaking, so I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Oh fuck.
That means in the morning.
That's not accurate. Guys, I swear that's not accurate.
It's too high, right?
Yeah, no, I'm sick. I mean, to be fair, look at the inaccuracy. If I tip forward, I'm like 95. If I tip backwards, I'm like 85. What the fuck is that?
It's about 3.
What's this guy doing? Like that. Yeah. I'll zip it up. That's good. That's the thumbnail right there. See what's going on.
Workout is finished. Alex has now abandoned us and we're on our way to Lumiere. There's a bunch of like big ass trucks around as well for food, but we're going to Tesco specifically. Harry Potter our street. We're trying to get in Lumiere, right? And we got these jackets as you saw before.
You'll see.
And we were just like, what do you call it? Cosplaying? What the fuck do you call
Pretending.
it? No. What's it? No, there is a word for this, but I swear to God.
What we've just done?
Yeah.
Lying.
Fair enough. Just trying to get through, pretending we like have a flat up in the place, but I mean it almost worked, but it's like staking their sort of like jobs really. So can't. But we're gonna try and get a way through the castle in the city. Yeah. Never mind, not the castle, Karsu. I completely misheard that. Plan 2 failed. I pretend to be a somebody whose mate is in Newcastle, so I can't get the ticket, and Kian pretends to be with the council jackets, somebody who's trying to help him in, but they're just sending us through the main ways anyways to try and get past. So, that's really annoying. But we're gonna try another way now. We are in. We pleaded. We pleaded. We ain't begging, but we pleaded. This was always the goal, all along.
to get into Tesco. This day Jenny couldn't get any better. There is also £1.25 chocolate milk, a litre. Oh, looks pretty grand. Chocolate milk, brioche. Also, yeah, we're talking about how W.H. Smith, if you live in England, is changed to TJ Jones for some reason. I don't know whether you could see that or not, but anyways, there's this thing going on.
So ash.
Yeah, it's kind of cheap. Like, I don't know why you'd pay for this. I can't lie. But yeah, okay. Keon's giving a homeless guy some biscuits, and look, there's some what you call it? There's some light things. What they're called? Trappers. No. Yeah, I don't know why people paid like a bunch of money for this and waited a massive queues for this, because it's not worth it. Did you take it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Both of them did.
Class. This cheeky bastard asked two constables to try the hat on. I'll put the pictures on screen here. Everyone's staying like mad quiet for this for some reason. I just realised this is a projection of people. It's actually quite cool, you know. Look at that. Kian, what's your thoughts on this part? Kian, what's your thoughts on this part? You're not seriously going to ask for his hat again, are you?
Lads, you're back again, yeah?
Okay, so basically what happened was we were talking to a guy. This is the cathedral in Durham, by the way, if you haven't seen it. We were talking to a guy, and we managed to get through the accessibility lane because we told him.
I told him Harry has allergies, and he can't. If he smells the allergies on people's breaths, he'll die. And Harry had the note.
I had the letter from my GP, so he just got let through based on that. I mean, I know it's a little bit like.
The guy didn't believe us for a second, but he couldn't.
He kind of had to let us through, so. Oh my god, I can't believe we got away with this much tonight. Here's the cathedral for reference, it's absolutely massive. So basically, to elaborate a little bit, this guy asked for our tickets, the guy at the gate that let us through this lane to go to the cathedral. And he said, "Girl, I see your tickets," and Kian just sort of said no. And then to distract him, I just started absolutely waffling my ass off about the most random shit. I was like, "Yeah, we told the guy back there about something," and he sort of like was talking about it, and he kind of let us through. And then he said, "Oh, if you ask the guy on the left lane over there, like round the corner," he said he'd let us through as well. So we just bought him with waffle. Dude was not having it though. Fully law drop. Don't worry, I only got half of it in, so nobody knows what you're on about. This is really cool, even for the cathedral. I don't really think over camera you can kind of like deep this atmosphere. Okay, this is the very last lumiere thing. It's quite cool actually. It's fire. Fair enough. Okay, just finished the night and I'm on my way back now. And we'll actually start making this about recovery here, because that's what the main focus of the video is supposed to be about. But I mean, I could not include that event because it's quite cool, to be honest. Yeah, really good. But yeah, we're on the way back now.
and sort of getting out of the bounds of the Lumiere event and stuff like that, out into the edge of the city. And it's kind of scary. I mean, look at this. I've got to walk down that way, the really dark road with the trees either side and the sewage works on the right, so wish me luck. But no, I was going to tell you a little bit about what actually happened at the event, because it was a bit unclear. I get it, because a lot was going on, so it's kind of hard to talk to you guys about it. Basically, we started at the bottom, not in a metaphorical sense, literally at a physical bottom of the event, down by, if you guys know Durham Clay Path, which is where all the fences were. And basically what happened was, me and Kian were trying to come up with a way to get in. And I mean, some people might say, oh, it's deceptive, whatever, but I don't really care, because I think it's massively overpriced, and there's huge crowds, and it's not worth the money or the time for waiting. And yeah, so I hope you guys understand that's sort of why I was just perfectly okay with getting through, saying I was a student, stuff like that. Let us through, no harm done. And then we sort of had a look around. All the events at first were absolutely dog shit. And then we went up to the cathedral. The cathedral was really atmospheric. Basically, the way we got into the cathedral was kind of was absolutely hilarious. Kian was edging his way backwards through a one-way sort of a pass. You can basically, there's this path that goes from the back street to the cathedral to the actual main front grounds of the cathedral, where there was a really cool event on as well. I showed that. It was the flowers. And he basically edged his way backwards and then followed a family that was also allowed. So then we managed to get in somehow. And then basically what happened from there was we went through, and then we talked to the guy, and I kind of explained this before, but in case it was some incoherent, we talked to the guy at the fence, and we were like, okay, so the dude that let us through previously said to go here and turn around the corner and go left and speak to you, because he let us through, so he said he being you, and you would let. So basically we just waffled, and then Kian was like, oh, I have an allergy. Not Kian said I had an allergy. And then he was like, okay, so we're gonna go round the fence, and then because I can get an anaphylactic shock of just smelling fish. I don't get an anaphylactic shock of smelling fish. I get a small rash. But yeah, anyways, that sort of went on, and we were talking to this guy, and basically we just kind of won him over with waffle. And he was like, okay, just go through. And we managed to get the fast track, which saved us 2 hours, not 2 hours, but an hour or half an hour of waiting in a massive queue. Which is, bearing in mind, is there's rows, airport security, or airport check-ins. There's rows, and that went back for a solid 30 meters or something. So yeah, it's absolutely mad. And then we managed to get through. And then when we went inside the cathedral, it was really atmospheric. Anyone living in Durham watching this, I'd definitely recommend you go to Lumiere. Maybe go after hours, so it's all still up, but it's much quieter. You get to enjoy it much nicer, and you're not worried about sort of big queues, prices, anything like that, because it's all open at that point. But yeah, it's great. Or just sit in Greg's or a cafe of some sort until that all sorts itself out, and go there before, and then stay there until it actually starts, and then you'll get in for free, because you're already in the city centre. So yeah, I'm going to stop this video now and walk back to my house through that very creepy path. Hopefully I don't get kidnapped. I mean, I've done this a bunch of times, so it should be alright. But yeah, and then we're going to talk about recovery. So stick around for the recovery, how I recover from a session, and yeah. See you guys in a bit. See you at home. Okay, guys, we're back at home. That was low-key a scary walk home, but I had my girlfriend on the phone. I was just telling her about what happened tonight. So it was quite funny. Oh, no. Back in the mirror. Oh, yo, bro, unpumped. Let's see this. It doesn't look as good when you're focusing on it. Now, but in fairness, that's unpumped, and after a lower body day, of all things. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my fucking back, bro. What am I doing? But yeah, I'm gonna fix up hygiene, and change real quick. I mean, I'd usually hop in a warm bath because that's usually beneficial for like flushing out muscle soreness. But to be honest, right, I've already got the heat of the whole thing, being in joggers and a top and a hoodie the entire night and walking around really quickly and just like socializing. You know, it was all over the place. So essentially, I've already got that kind of heat, and I'm not sore or anything like that. If I do feel soreness in the morning, I will hop in the hot, like in a hot bath, and do a little bit of contrast therapy between hot and cold. Yeah, but for now, we're just gonna get myself sorted in terms of like hygiene, because bro, I've been sweating like for like 5 hours now. And then we're gonna get changed, and I will show you guys what I'm eating and what I've tracked for today so far. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute, guys. Hey guys, apparently I'm so locked in that I don't even need to eat anything more for the rest of the day. All my carbs, all my protein, all my calories, and all my water has been consumed for the day. So unfortunately, I can't show you the nutrition that I eat on a night, like after I come home from the gym, but you'll get plenty of opportunity to see the kind of nutrition I eat tomorrow. What I am going to do for the rest of today is just hop on a pair of ice packs for my lower back because of it gets sore and inflamed. It doesn't really get painful, but I just like to do that because the looser my back is, the looser my hips are. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then we'll kick off tomorrow with some contrast therapy and good nutrition. See you then. Oh, yo, I apologise for the bad quality, but 9 hours sleep later and a calf cramp, and it's the morning. So we're going to go downstairs, see what's in the kitchen, and make some, I'm going to block that, make some good breakfast. So yeah, see you down there. Like, I can't flex my knee over toe on my left leg because my calf is so tight. Yeah, I need to stretch that. Basically, this happens whenever I do plank, so I kind of just have to firm it, or I need to find a good alternative, because literally my calf cramps overnight or just tightens up massively, and the lower part of my calf is just super, super tight. It's like a vice, right? So whenever I like shift, I'm doing it right now, whenever I shift my knee over my toe, it just really, really stretches, like, all to the point where I think I'm gonna like pull something, or like, not pull something, but like, what's it called, cramp again. So yeah, anyways, we have got, hang on, let me see. Oh, we've got gammon. We could have gammon, but I feel like starting the day off with some carbs, I can't lie, because carbs are usually the biggest struggle to get in terms of like macros, because it's like 700 grams of carbs, 220 grams of protein, 5,000 calories. 5,000 calories is always no problem. Protein's no problem, I just need to get my carbs in. Snap, crackle and pop. Right, we've got Outdoor Boys, second out of 3 YouTube videos for the Saturdays, and 100 grams of Crispies, 450 milliliters of milk, and 30 grams of honey. So we're gonna down this, and that'll be like, how many calories roughly? 3, 4, about 600 or 700. No, I can't be, fuck's sake. Right, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get this down. It's got a bunch of carbs in it, and I usually have like a carb heavy meal at the start of the day because I really can't be asked to start the day off with like protein, eggs, stuff like that. It's just not it. So I'm gonna have these carbs, and then we'll hopefully like crack into the other macros. Actually, not after this, we'll do contrast therapy. So yeah, I'll see you then. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that yesterday, and pretty much after every session, I do post-workout mobility to make sure I don't like massively tighten up throughout the night or going into the next session. I'm quite well prepared, and I don't have to do a massive amount of mobility the night before the next session. That still doesn't stop my calf though, for fuck's sake, but you know, anyways, it helps hips, and it helps your upper body from tightening up, so I'd definitely say it's worth it as something to prioritise in recovery. Okay, so the bath's running right now, and I hope you can hear me, but essentially,
because I don't have two tubs and I don't have two bodies of water that I can like switch between, I'm going to go in a hot shower because I have two showers in my house and one bath, but this shower is attached to the bath. So I'm going to go in the other shower and heat up my body in like a scorching hot temperature and then hop back in this bath. We're just filling up right now, and then do that twice. And it's not conventional, but I understand that, but like it's still very much effective, so that's the plan.
Hopefully this will actually fix my dickhead cough. Oh mate, I can't push it past like 80 degrees without it like being mad tight. I really need to find an alternative to plank. Okay, we're going to the warm shower. I remember when I started cold showers and it was like, so not cold showers, cold like ice baths, and it was like February. I threw myself in the deep end. I remember texting my mate afterwards, I was like, bro, I'm like purple, and I was like shivering. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? And he was just like, just eat and warm up, I guess. There's not really much you can do here. So yeah, I'd recommend if you start a little bit warmer, or like put a little bit of warm water in your like bath, because I just use the temperature. The difference between September cold and November cold is crazy, honestly. Yeah, it's really chilly, but yeah, I'm gonna hop in this boiling hot shower now, bliss, and then we've got to go back to the ice bath. But yeah, see you then. Okay, we just came back from the warm shower. Oh god, I think it's important to emphasize like the fact that don't just like get in the warm shower and think, oh, this is great, like this is so warm, I'm warm now. No, you need to stay in there for a little bit, because it's nowhere near as effective as a big tub of water and heating you up. So you need to be in there for a little bit longer in order to like heat your body up again. It's essentially how contrast therapy works. Is it utilizes vasodilation, vasorestriction. So I think it's vasorestriction. I'm pretty sure that's the term for it. Contraction, maybe something like that. You know what I'm on about. So when I go in there, I restrict or contract my blood vessels, and then when I warm up again, all the warm oxygenated blood goes back to my muscles, and then it speeds up recovery. And this flushes out lactic acid as well, the cold. So yeah, that's the importance of heating up properly. We're gonna hop back in here, and then that's our last time, and then drain this bath, and then hop back in the shower. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, essentially what we're up to now is some carbs. It's like a 3 kilo bag of pasta, and we're gonna weigh out, well, there's not 3 kilos left, but this initially was. And we're gonna weigh out on this 375 grams of pasta, uncooked. Yeah. If there even is 375 grams in here. Gosh. That's alright. Okay, so we've got 392 grams of pasta. That's fine there, doesn't really matter. All good. And we're gonna put this in and cook for, what, like 10-15 minutes, something like that. But yeah, just trying to get carbs down, and then we'll worry about protein. I've got 2 gammon steaks to eat. We'll worry about protein later. However, I do still need to do some mobility and ice packs and stuff like that, but I'll get onto that later. Essentially, carbs are pretty vital for recovery, because if you don't have carbs, you metabolize the protein that you digest. So this is why high protein, low carb diets are absolutely dumb, because what you end up doing is just metabolizing the protein and turning the protein into fat and sugar for your body to use and store. But if you eat carbs, you metabolize the carbs for energy,
and then your body uses the protein for like upkeep, repair, etc. All the stuff that you typically consume protein with the purpose of happening, so like for your muscles to grow, for you to complete hypertrophy, stuff like that. But yeah, got passed on the hob now, and this is going to be like, hang on a sec, Alexa, what's 392 times 0?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat your calculation?
What's 392 times 0 point?
Sorry, I didn't get that. 392 times what?
Shut up.
260.288.
Okay, so we got 260.88 grams of carbs, and we're gonna absolutely gobble this with some cheese. Why did I say like that? Wallace and Gromit, cheese Gromit. But yeah, we're gonna eat this with like 50 grams of cheese to add a bit of protein, add a bit of calories in there as well, and some tomato sauce, salt, pepper. I always go overboard on the pepper though, because I find peppers actually like, I don't know why, it makes pasta taste so good. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in a bit.
390 grams of pasta, 350 grams of bolognese sauce, and 38 grams of parmesan, bunch of salt and pepper. I'm gonna love this. I'm actually quite hungry, you know, after that contrast therapy. Alright guys, it's getting late and this video's getting mad long, so what we're gonna do for the rest of the day is just down 2 gammon steaks, eat some like olive bread to get the rest of my carbs in. It's just a really tasty and like easy form of like way to get carbs in. It's also mad light, it's just white bread, it's just easy starch. Is it starch? Anyways, it's just really easy carbs. And then we're gonna do some mobility, take my creatine, and fuck, what else do I have to do? Oh, hop on some ice packs, and that'll be it. Oh, and I need to give my calf a massage, but that's all like part of mobility and stuff like that. Ice packs, stretching, and I mean couple movements and stuff like that, and then massage my calf to make sure it loosens up for tomorrow, because I've got bench tomorrow. I mean, it's only week 1, so we don't need to stress massively over mobility, but I mean, it's best I keep on top of it more than anything, because if you let it slide, you get you like more back fatigue builds up, more soreness, more tightness, so then you end up with problems pushing into your heavier weeks, which is an issue. So I tend to just keep on top of stuff like mobility and that kind of thing to make sure that I don't run into problems when it comes to my heavier weeks. So yeah, it's been a pretty long video, hasn't it? I'd be surprised if I haven't split this into 2 parts by now. If you've watched all the way to the end of the video, or if you've watched both parts, then I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next one.